The past year has been lost forever to time. As the days continue to pass, so will the remaining physical evidence. As the vague and obscure memories we have of it are so fragmented, making it all the harder to believe that it wasn't just a fabrication of our troubled minds. I've tried to be creative, to have this project be about something else, to find a voice for myself through it and have something to say like other people seem to be able to do. Though all I ever find myself caring enough about is you. It's a very lovely problem to have. In a piece you wrote about your childhood, you ended it by saying,
"Maybe I'd like to go back and be a child forever, and I'd bring you with me and we'd still be in love, but just in the way that children are, and maybe we'd be happier."
In that piece, you write about your bubby Hannah. I've come to love her through the stories you and your mom always share. One night in December, while you were asleep next to me, I felt her speak to me through the lights in my room. They turned on and off repeatedly, though they had never done that before and haven't ever since. I felt her tell me to take good care of you then. Maybe it wasn't her, and maybe it could have all come down to having been an issue with the power. But it felt real then, and I still feel that it does now. Winter break in all of its entirety held the promise of waking together, knowing our day would be mostly spent around the fireplace. At that time, the words of Joan Didion and Annie Ernaux struck me the hardest. They held truth and reckoning, which I felt myself grasping for. We had just undergone a time measured between treatments. You were sick, and that was all that mattered to me. I love cinema. It was my only solace before I had you. Now I work in mixing the two of you together, proving we've existed. There were many months of pain before your diagnosis. We grew to understand that we were not exempt from things we once thought we had been. We were so young, and for that, we were supposed to be guaranteed health. Treatment started. We shaved each other's heads the weekend after my 20th birthday. Our world quickly turned into the four walls of your bedroom. Outside of that, did anything else really matter? It's been a while since I first started working on what this has now come to be. I've only now come to realize through its process that as much as I was doing this for you, in large part, I also made this for myself. My concepts of the past, the present, and the future have all been melded by distilled optimism. The side effects have been slowly wearing off from your treatment, and maybe to an outsider, what seems to have been a slight pause in the grander scheme of your life has now resumed. That just isn't true, though. Anyone eavesdropping on our conversations would grow tired very fast of us, how much we try and piece together the past year. Maybe we need to believe this is the start of the good times, the type that comes to mind when one thinks of their youth. I'd like to believe sometime soon that awaits us as well.